This is Newcap News with Chris Chacon.
A market analyst is forecasting a dire economic picture for our largest trading partner. This as somber economic realities were being discussed at this year's Agrivisions. Gerard Lampow finds out why in an election year, Errol Anderson is sounding the R word for our southern neighbor.
Central banks have run out of ammunition to manipulate the market now. So the markets have to survive on their own.
Errol Anderson studies market trends for his clients and advises where people should put their money. He was speaking to area producers at this year's Agrivisions in Lloydminster. Despite the efforts of bankers, he sees economic realities ruling, and he says Canada's largest trading partner is going into recession.
The manufacturing side has been in a depression, or not a recession, for probably 6 months. And it's mainly because of the high US dollar. The Americans are struggling with their dollar. Every other country wants to push their currency lower to increase their exports. And
Anderson says with the global economy being much larger than the U.S. economy, even as the U.S. pushes up its dollar and increases interest rates, it's a stumbling block to its exports. Anderson adds that debt loads around the world are increasing, with the U.S. going from $9 trillion to $20 trillion over the last 8 years. The resiliency of ag producers is once again being tested.
You might hear some of the commodities he talked about are struggling, and what farmers will do is they will adjust their farms to where they think they can still be profitable.
Ag advocate Louise Cardiner is telling the stories of producers through social media. Anderson says producers can still make profits, but marketing management is crucial.
from a farming perspective, we can make profits in this world. They're going to come and go. But I think you have to be astute.
Producers will need to take the market value they can get.
You can't be in a situation where you feel that the market deserves you a certain price, because the market doesn't care.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
Looking for love as eligible men across the country apply for the chance to be on the first ever Bachelorette Canada, and one ex-Lloydminster resident is hoping to make the cut. Eddie Horgan is one of 3 men in the running for Canada's Crush contest. He plans to secure a spot on the hit TV show to get one step closer to finding his soulmate. Hannah Tita has more.
It's a great opportunity. Like, I've tried different routes. I've tried dating sites. But I find this day and age, it's a lot harder to find trust and honesty in a person. So I'm prepared for it.
Eddie Horgan wants to get a rose, but first he'll have to get a vote. Lots of them. Battling against 2 other potential candidates for a spot on Bachelorette Canada, Horgan says he's ready for love.
I'm 32 years old now. I got a secure job at CITL Horizon. I'm a logistics and facilities coordinator up there. So all my ducks are in a row now, and it was almost perfect timing, right? Because I am looking for a soulmate.
Being selected as a possible contestant for the show came as a complete surprise to him.
My little sister actually sent a video blog in on my behalf, and they contacted me through email, and I had no idea what was going on. I actually had thought that it was my buddies playing a prank on me.
After being contacted by producers of the show, Horgan came around to the idea, deciding it was the right time in his life to take the leap. The hopeful candidate hasn't forgotten his ties to the border city, though, having lived and worked here for nearly 2.5 years.
I loved Lloydminster. It's a small town. It's easy to commute everywhere. The people are really friendly. It was almost like being back home in St. John, New Brunswick, because the town's so small that everybody's just very friendly.
20 men from across the country will compete to win the heart of one woman, still to be announced in the fall. Horgan is confident in the reasons he should be chosen.
I'm a very honest person. I'm loyal, fun-loving, caring. I find people say I have a great personality. I've been known to light up a room. Family is very important to me as well, and I'd like to have a family of my own sooner rather than later.
You can visit WNetwork/CanadasCrush.ca to cast your vote. Voting ends February 24th.
You should make me Canada's Crush because I've worked hard in everything that I have, and the only thing I seem to be missing right now is love, and I'm ready for it.
Hannah Tita, Newcap News.